Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 142 of TBW Rampage. And as always, sitting alongside my commentator partner, Josh Ross. Take it away, Ross.
Thank you, Cross. And we're back in the broadcast. And here it comes. The World Champion and newly crowned United States Champion, The Shade, along with the Painmaker, who The Shade on the St. Patrick's Day special made history and defeated the Knockout King, former U.S. Champion Lake Lewis, to capture the United States Championship. And now The Shade is a Triple Crown Champion.
Ross, I was shocked to see Lake Lewis lose his United States belt against The Shade. And now, as you said, The Shade is a Triple Crown Champion, holding the world title belt in the United States belt of TBW. Ross, I know these two have something very interesting to say. They're kicking off the show. Let's hear what the world champion and the United States champion has to say.
The Undisputed Champion, The Shade. Let's take it down the ringside for The Shade and the Painmaker. Cut it! Cut it!
Listen to that crowd, Ross. Not a warm reception for the Painmaker and The Shade.
Definitely not at all.
Now let's listen in, Ross, to see what the champ has to say.
Okay. That's irrelevant, you simpletons. But now, standing before you right now is relevancy. And last week, The Shade, myself, it was a historic night, Painmaker.
What an historic extravaganza!
I achieved history. Yeah. And last week, when I faced the Irish-born American, the knockout king, king of the couch that is, Lake Lewis, and I defeated him for the United States Championship, that made me a Triple Crown Champion. So now, for once, there's actually going to be some relevancy brought to the mid-card division. The United States Championship has been neglected, finally, for far too long.
Give that camera back, you hag!
And being the TBW Universe's lovely, chaotic, mastermind, and undisputed champion that I am, I am gonna do you, Big HQ Commissioner Beast, and the Garden Gnome President of TBW, Matthew Joseph, a solid, and that's bringing some relevancy back to this title.
I mean, look at all the people who's held this thing, huh? What a class act of. But we're gonna bring relevancy to this one, like we did to this one. The people that have held this thing have left the rebar rule.
Listen to this crowd, Ross. They're not making much sense. They're unhinged.
Cross are turning on The Shade and the Painmaker.
This crowd is come unhinged.
It's selling.
All of you are sellouts. A couple months ago,
I'll tell you what, sellouts. All of you idiots in the cheap seats. You cheer anything. You boo anything.
these flip-flop picklers, Painmaker, they loved us a few months ago.
Exactly.
May I remind you, we were walking the talk, Painmaker, and now they want to turn on the two of us. They want to turn on the undisputed champions of Tennessee Backyard Wrestling, and that's The Shade, myself, and the best manager in the whole business, the Painmaker, Joshua Allen.
Indeed, Painmaker's played a huge role for the Shade's success as a combined 38 days world champion here at TBW. Like I said, we're going to bring relevancy to this championship. Like I said, look at the people that's held this over the course of 7 years in this. How many people has held it? The Rainbow Camp? Oh, that camp got deployed thanks to an elephant, a tumble lord, It's the second-rate manager, might I add. Second-rate.
Don't you talk about this man? Triple J, Triple J, Triple J, Triple J, Triple J, Triple J.
Yeah, Worthy. Yeah, that elephant is pissed. He couldn't make it today because he was still eating peanuts in the zoo, for God's sake. So here's the irony of this. We now got the silver and we got the gold. So now that means we're on top of the food chain, and both means
Silver and gold, gold and silver, silver and gold, gold and silver, silver and gold, gold and silver, silver and gold. It's your own sympathy, Paymaker. But if you're looking for Johnny J, the jackass, he could probably be found at the produce section of your local grocery store. But let me bring you to the TBW World Championship. You see, tonight, there is a beat the clock challenge to determine the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship at Vendetta. And Paymaker, I must say, given the challengers, the combatants that are in this beat the clock challenge, I don't see any threat.
You think the HQ?
Really don't.
You think the HQ and King Kong would get more contenders in this thing, but no. They got a bunch of saps, a bunch of idiots,
Simpletons.
a bunch of simpletons clawing, begging for a rub of success. You're simply boring.
Speaking of boring, Paymaker, let's go ahead and get this beat the clock challenge started.
Let's do it.
Let's see who we got.
Roz almost forgot about Beat the Clock Challenge. It's time for Beat the Clock Challenge. The champion just said, let's get it started. Roz, it's starting right now.
The first Beat the Clock match is expanded away, and the winner of the Beat the Clock Challenge goes on to Vendetta to face that man right there, the Shane Long Paymaker. Uh-oh, it's the Goblin himself.
He would want nothing more than get his hands on that world title belt. But in order to get his hands on that belt, Roz, he has to get the best time here tonight and Beat the Clock Challenge.
Totally unbeatable.
Let's take a second to talk about 2 weeks ago, Cross. That man right there brutally assaulted the debuting Xavier Thorne on 1/4 of the season 7 opener. At episode 41, Thorne wasn't here. He's in the hospital with that man. So here tonight, it's Fat Agent versus the returning Xavier Thorne in the Beat the Clock Challenge. Will Thorne get his revenge on that little goblin?
This match is about to be
That's one
faster
thing
than the Painmaker in
I'm
bed.
waiting for, Ross, is to see if Thorne can get the victory over the Fat Asian. But let's not forget, he's got to have good timing. Good timing here tonight. Beat the Clock Challenge.
Whoever has the best time out of this whole Beat the Clock Challenge will set the time and go on to face the Shane at Vendetta. And here he comes, the returning Xavier Thorne. New battle here with the Fat Asian.
He proclaims he is wrestling's greatest threat.
Well, that's his proclamation. Anyway, let's see if he can get the job done and advance in this Beat the Clock Challenge against the Fat Asian.
Let's not forget, he did have a fabulous debut against Atomic Titan 2 weeks ago. Can he pull a victory over Fat Asian here tonight?
He had an impressive debut 2 weeks ago against Atomic Titan. Came up short, but will he defeat the Fat Asian tonight, or will the Fat Asian go on and advance in the Beat the Clock Challenge?
We're about to find out. We are about to find out. Look at him, Ross. He's pumped. He's ready. Wait a minute.
Before the bell even sounded. Come on,
Ref Carter. Ref Carter.
Come on, Carter, do your job.
And it's fixing to be underway. Beat the Clock Challenge.
Come on, Carter. He got us separated finally.
It determines who goes on to face the Shade for the gold, Ross.
In the main event of Vendetta, whoever wins this Beat the Clock Challenge will face the Shane at Vendetta, the main event for the world title. And now the bell sounds. Asian Thorne 101 Beat the Clock.
And the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. But look, Thorne's going to headlock on Asian.
Got a headlock wrenched in, a little go behind now, a gut wrench. He's got Asian. He's got him in that gut wrench. Oh, Asian out, go behind. Got Thorne in the gut wrench.
Whoa, Ross.
He sweeps a little takedown there. Oh, and now Asian stomping on the back and stomping away on Thorne.
Thorne has a lot to prove here tonight, Ross. Thorne not only has redemption to prove, but also he's got to remember he's going to have a great time.
Exactly. You have to have a set time in order to advance in this. And look at this now. Asian got him in the corner. Punching away. Oh, here he goes.
Here he goes, Ross. Fire away.
A splash.
He's going for another one, Ross. Can Thorne move out of the way?
Oh, what a knee. He caught him got him right in the face.
That's right. Instead of moving out of the way, he met him with a knee.
A knee right to the face of the Goblin himself. And now this might be the turnaround point for Xavier Thorne.
That's a very, very possible statement, Ross. And there goes Thorne coming back with a drop kick of his own.
Variation of a drop kick, like a drive-by, look with the boot, and all.
And Thorne was looking for a 3 count, but only got a 2, and the time is ticking, Ross. And there goes an Irish whip by Thorne, and he's staying on his opponent, Ross. He's staying on his opponent.
Staying on him, and Asian got him right in the face, whatever that was there. And now Thorne is walking back to him. Oh, what a forearm strike. And he blocked it. Now Asian now has got him in the corner. Look at this. Forearms while the fat Asian sweeps the legs. Oh, in the same position. Look out, incoming. Oh, the baseball slide.
A baseball slide delivered by the fat Asian. One of his signature moves. You know that had to hurt.
Indeed. And now, he's putting the foot right on the throat. Come on, Carter, do something about that. Oh, no, stink face. I don't think, and thankfully, Thorne got a dodge on that one.
Can you imagine what he's smelling?
Oh, he didn't get the whiff. He got a dodge on that one.
And look at the time. Look at the time.
Time is at 2:27 right now.
That's right, Ross. Good eyes on the clock. And look at him. He's still on the offensive. He's attacking the leg of Asian. He's attacking the leg of Asian.
Attacking the leg of Asian. Wearing the hobgoblin down at the matter of moments right now, Cross.
And as I always say, you need to stay on your opponent. And in this type of matchup, you definitely need to stay on your opponent.
Indeed. Work with everybody where you can. There goes Thorne now. Punching away at the side of the head. Slap. Good God. Slapping the head of the canvas.
Like a basketball, Ross.
Thorne now on his feet.
And Ross, Thorne is heading to the corner. What's coming next?
What is coming next? Thorne is setting up in position. Look out. Carter, big as ever. Look out.
What did he roll?
Roll through. An Asian side sweeps it. Clothesline in the corner.
And Asian's taking no time, Ross, on his opponent. And what did he do?
Steak face!
Can you imagine what he's smelling? I would hate to be on the opposite end of that move. Oh.
And a DDT.
Like I said, Ross, I would hate to be on the opposite end of that move. Can you imagine that Asian's big crack going in your face?
Well, I'm pretty sure Thorne's nostrils is full of stench right now, full of something, and the clock is still ticking. 3:44.
Both men need to get the shortest time here tonight in this beat the clock challenge, Ross.
Indeed, they have to. And Carter now, very observant between both men here. And Asian now is taking Thorne to the corner. And look at this. Asian, I'm reversing my Thorne. And in the corner goes Asian. Look at this. And now Thorne kicking the midsection.
And we have already approached into the 4th minute. The 4th minute.
DDT by Thorne to fat Asian. Come on, Carter, get a pinfall.
1, 2.
And a kick out.
Only at 2, Ross.
Only at 2 there by Asian. Now Thorne trying to psych himself up.
You know Thorne wants the gold. You know he wants that gold.
Well, any man that walks out of this Beat the Clock challenge with the quickest time, shortest time, gets the chance to face the Shane Vendetta. And now Thorne punching away, kicking away. He's got Asian now. Look at this. What in the world? Look out! Oh, that cutter! That cutter got it. That's got to be all right there.
What a cutter delivered by Thorne. Thorne needs to capitalize real quick here, Ross. But what is he doing?
He's not going for the pinfall.
I would have definitely went for a pinfall.
Well, you need to set the time.
He ducks under there.
This incoming.
What another cutter!
There's that cutter again.
By Thorne with 1, 2.
And a kick out by Asian.
Only a 2. only a 2.
525.
Thorne attempted that cutter and successfully got it twice. What's Thorne got to do now to put away Asian, the goblin himself?
At this point, it's going to take more than those cutters.
Look at this cross. Thorne is socking himself up. He's going to strike Asian with the humanity punch.
Humanity punch!
And he just got it right there on the jaw, right there in the face.
He just dropped like a sack of logs.
And this could be it. Thorne, socking. There's the clock again. 5:51.
He's giving him a wake-up taunt. A wake-up taunt, Ross.
He could go for it might be a spear.
And Asian's getting back into his feet.
Look at this.
Oh, he ducked under.
Big boot miss. Oh, get the big section. Here it goes. It's time for the buzzkill.
He just delivered the buzzkill to Thorne. Could this be it?
Clock is still ticking. 6.
Come on.
6:14. 1, 2.
Oh!
Come on, that's close to that.
I was about to say 3.
That was more likely a 3, but somehow Thorne kicks out of the buzzkill.
Not many individuals can kick out of that buzzkill, Ross.
That is indeed true. Not many men have kicked out of the buzzkill, and now Asian stomping away momentarily, working over the legs of Xavier Thorne, grounding Xavier Thorne.
Could you imagine if Asian gets the shortest time here tonight and beat the clock challenge? He would have a challenge on his hand at Vendetta.
Well, if he does, he does.
And now he's still working on Thorne. He is still working on Thorne. He's got him in a head wrench, and that's exactly what he needs to do here, Ross. He needs to stay on his opponent in order to put them down to get that 3 count.
Exactly. And Thorne is trying to, when he was on the offense, trying to stay on the Asian, but now Asian is in full force.
Go for the buzzkill!
No, reverse the buzzkill.
He was able to reverse that buzzkill, and now shades of his partner Titan.
He's got that his variation of a best lock, it would seem, locked in.
Will Asian submit?
Well, did he pass out?
He didn't submit, Ross, and Ref Carter is very observant. He didn't see a submission.
Oh, look, I guess he lost grip of the hold. He's got it. He's going to lock it back in again.
He's got him once more. Once more. It's the roll-over. 1, 2. Oh. It's a 3. It's a 3.
It's a 3 count. And Asian has set the time for 7 minutes and 53 seconds.
Ref Carter counted 3 rolls.
Ref Carter got the 3. Asian got the roll-up victory. And Asian is going on in the Beat the Clock Challenge at the set time of 7 minutes, 53 seconds.
And the next opponents have to beat that time, Ross. They have to beat Fat Asian's time.
They have to beat below that time. Yes, they do.
Wait a minute. He's not done with Thorne.
Oh, come Asian. You made your point. Get out of there already.
What a first matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Fat Asian advances on 7:53.
7 minutes, 53 seconds. Somebody's got to beat below that time in order to qualify.
And Ross, we're fixing to get ready for the next one.
Let's get to the next matchup.
Woo-hoo!
And Cross coming up first. The Alpha is going to be in the yard, folks. The Alpha is going to speak his mind on that assault 2 weeks ago by Flair and Judge A. And here we are back down the ringside for the return of the Alpha.
We're back here at the TBW Backyard Arena, and Daniel Cole has a lot on his mind, Ross. Can you imagine getting pinned by Johnny J due to Ninja Boy Gage Flair?
Well, due to Flair and his mouth and actions,
the dirtiest player in the game. He pulled the referee out of the ring in order for Johnny J to get the victory.
Yeah, but come on, Carter could have ejected Flair from the ringside, but no, didn't do it.
What is Daniel Cole?
And there he is, folks. The Alpha is in the yard, and he's on the prowl, and he's on the hunt for one man, and that is the Nature Boy Gage Flair.
One thing I'm still confused about, Ross, why did Daniel Cole attack Gage Flair anniversary? He caused all this.
Well, okay, in a way, maybe, yeah, he caused all of it, and now,
reap what you sow!
Little bitch! Get your ass out here! We don't have to wait till Vendetta, little boy. You and your bitch Triple J get out here, and it can be a fucking 2-for-1 special. Yeah!
Ross, he wants Flair and Johnny J right now.
Yeah, he said he wants both of them. He's gonna make a 2-for-1 special, courtesy of the Alpha.
As I said, he can reap what he sows.
Exactly. Well, as you said earlier, Cole returning at Season 6 a couple of months ago and costing for the match against Matthew Jones, the TBW president. And here he goes.
The limousine ride, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, son of a gun.
And the rest of the tugs and tails not in a good mood to see the Alpha in the ring.
Where's Johnny J, Ross? Where's Johnny J?
I don't know where Johnny J, but this is going to be a intense face-off.
Let's listen to it.
You know it's not going to happen tonight due to Johnny J's not here. Johnny J's got bigger things to do tonight, buddy. And let me tell you, the match isn't going to take place here tonight. It's taking place at Vendetta. I've already made that clear with you.
So what you're really saying in all the bullshit is you're scared to fight me one-on-one. Who would have thought?
Here we go again. I'm not scared of you or any damn man on the roster here at TBW.
Then tighten that jockstrap, little bitch, and let's fight.
Okay, it's escalated. I've been
The jacket's coming off.
The jacket's off.
They're not waiting till Vendetta.
We're going to see it right now. Flair, I'm
They're
doing
gonna
it.
play.
I'm ran by the valley by Daniel Cole. Taking
Not fair to Flair. Not fair to Flair.
Flair is getting the heck out of Dodge, and I don't blame him.
Not fair to Flair, Ross.
Well, not fair to Flair.
Look,
Oh no! The Alpha Law! He's screaming like a goddamn mule. He's got him. He's got Flair. He's tapping away. He's tapping away. No, Johnny J. Could that be the in-between Sam and Dana? Well, Cole, get the redemption on the Laurel and Hardy in the backyard, or will Flair submit the Alpha?
Not fair to Flair.
Oh, would somebody get him a tissue where he leaks up the place with tears? Good grief!
Reap what you sow, Cole.
Will that be the image we see in Vendetta?
This is stupid. This is stupid. I show up all the way from Georgia to finally be a part of the most iconic federation of all time, and I get attacked by some fat goblin who can't lace a pair of boots if he tried to. I need answers. Like, I need answers right now. I don't know what I gotta do to holy shit.
Your bag.
Speak of the devil.
How was the hospital last week?
Listen, man, I wasn't here last week. I had to recover.
Yeah.
I had to recover. I don't know what happened last week, but look, man, I came up short against Asian. I just minus that for a second. What was that last week, man? What was that? Like, you just stood there. Like, what? You should know.
I was
You
shocked.
should know. Okay, Titan, listen to me.
I thought he was coming after me because
Okay,
of
but
what
how-
happened at season finale.
I know what happened that season finale. The fat goblin passed out, but how did he become my problem when I got here? I don't get that.
Well, don't put your problems on me.
No,
because
I'm not
now
putting my problem on
I'm
you.
going for that opportunity at
But if
Vendetta.
anybody deserves to beat the Shane at Vendetta, it's you.
Well, I appreciate that, but I have something to do out there coming up next when I face Joe Anderson, and that's beat that Goblin's time, and whoever else is in this.
Well, I tell you what, you beat his time and you face the Shade, I'm gonna be real for you.
I appreciate that. I hope you find out what's going on, and I hope you get your hands back on
I'm gonna
Fat
find out
Asia.
what's going on if it's the last thing I do.
Well, see you later.
Thorne giving words of confidence, and there goes Titan coming up next.
Up next, another beat the clock matchup. A topic Titan goes one-on-one with the Grim Reaper Joe Anderson. Let's get down to ringside.
You mean the Grave Robber? The Grave Robber!
The Grim Reaper, the Grave Robber, whatever you want to prefer. But Titan has got a match with Death himself.
Who will beat the 7 minutes and 53 seconds Raws?
They have to beat below that time order to qualify and move on. The winner of the Beat the Clock Challenge goes on to face the Shane.
Here he is!
There he is,
Challenge
Atomic
tonight
Freaking
on
Titan,
Rampage.
who vows to to win this whole thing.
Never give up!
Vendetta,
As I was saying,
On the
to beat the Shade and win the world title.
Come on!
At Vendetta, but Atomic Titan has got a grave-like task tonight here in the ring in the form of a man named Joe Anderson.
Well, let's not forget, both of these men have to beat 7 minutes and 53 seconds, Ross.
They have to go below 7 minutes and 53 seconds in order to win this.
Titan's pumped and ready. He's ready for this matchup, Ross.
Titan is pumped and ready to go, and now we're waiting on the arrival of the Grim Reaper himself, Death himself, Joe Anderson.
The Grave Robber! The Grave Robber! And look,
And
time to beat!
the time to beat is Fat Asian, 7 minutes, 53 seconds. And here he comes, folks. It's Death himself. It's a little chilly in the air now, Cross.
Yeah, you better believe it. Choking on smoke.
Oh, and there he is, Joe Anderson. One-on-one hitter out with Atomic Titan in the Beat the Clock Challenge.
Can you imagine Joe Anderson going one-on-one with the Shade at Vendetta?
It could happen, and keep in mind, both of these men are former world champions. Former world champions, they'd like nothing more to get their hands on that world title again.
Can you imagine Joe, the Grim Reaper Anderson, wanting that one more chance to face the Shade for the gold?
Well, he can do it, but he's got to beat Fat Asian this time and defeat Titan or not in this matchup. Referee Carter officiating yet again.
And the match is fixed to be underway once Ref Carter sounds the bell.
Once the bell tolls us, the match is going to begin.
Atomic Titan looking pumped and ready here. Can you imagine what's on his mind?
Well, I can tell you one thing. Going on to Vendetta, if he can beat Fat Asian's time or Anderson, the same equation.
And Ref Carter sounds the bell. The match is underway, Ross.
Bell sounds, here we go. The clock is counting down.
It's got him in a head wrench, and it looks like Joe Anderson sends him off.
It's above, look out, incoming. Oh, look, he's got him. Look at this. On the shoulders, Fireman's Carabination, look out. Oh, the Samoan drop.
Atomic Titan was going for a crossbody, but the strength of Joe Anderson overpowered.
He can have some bruises. Oh, look at this. Oh, the ground and pound offense of Joe Anderson.
Very effective punches, Ross. And there's Grim Reaper picking up Titan, knocking him back down with a punch.
Knocking him down like he's nothing, and now Anderson staying on the offense of Atomic Titan, wearing down the best. Oh, key to the big section, look out, here he goes. Incoming, that variation of like a face mask.
1, 2.
Oh, and a kick out.
Titan.
Wow, what a match so far. And there's the time, ladies and gentlemen, on the left screen, bottom corner.
6:48 right now. Clock is kicking, counting down. And look at this. Tight now, fighting back. Anderson fighting back. Both men back and forth.
You can tell how bad both these men want to get the best time here tonight.
And now look at this. Oh, Joe's going to go for it.
Wait a minute, face wash!
The running face wash. Boot right to the face.
Picking up Titan, picking up Titan.
Clock is still down to the 6-minute range. Look at this. Anderson trying to pick up Titan. Look at this. Suplex perhaps. Vertical. Yeah. A vertical style like suplex.
Atomic Titan's going to need a chiropractor after that one.
He's going to need that indeed when you're in the ring with that man right there, Joe Anderson.
Both are former world title holders, Ross.
Both men are former world champions. Like I said earlier, they're like nothing more to go on to the main event of Vendetta and get that belt away from the Shade. But it's easier said than done.
1, 2.
Look at this.
Only a 2.
Only a 2 count there by Titan. Now Titan kicking away, punching away at Anderson.
He sends
Irish
him
whip. In the corner goes Joe. Clothesline. Look at this. Titan runs back. Oh, what a boot to the face. Anderson in the seated position.
Titan is taking no time here, Ross. No time at all. And he's getting pumped up, going full force.
Oh, the cannonball in the corner.
Very effective, very effective. But isn't it enough to keep down the Grim Reaper? Time will only tell.
Time will only tell indeed. And time is an important factor.
DDT!
DDT.
1, 2.
And a kick out by Anderson.
Referee Carter doing a phenomenal job as always.
Phenomenal job as our referee, senior official, Rev Carter. And look at this tight now over putting the boots right to the face. Any area he can put on Joe Anderson. And the clock now is 4 minutes and 39 seconds.
Ross, all I gotta say is Atomic Titans kick harder than that to keep down the Grim Reaper.
Exactly. And pace is an issue here because they got a time to beat of Fat Asians.
Both men going at it once again here in the corner. In the corner. What's he going for, Ross? What's he going for?
Tornado DDT. Good, bam, he got it.
You're right. He got it all right. He needs a pin coverage.
Go for the pin. Go for the pin. But he needs to go for the pin. That's what he's been bragging about for weeks.
But he's going to the high rate district. He's going to the high rate district.
This could cause Titan right here.
Titan's going up. Titan's going up.
Titan is going to the top. He's at the top right now. Look at this. Frog splash, perhaps. An elbow. Hey, look out! Incoming! You gonna go for it?
What's he doing?
Look out! Oh, see, you wasted your time there.
Nobody at home. Nobody at home.
Uh-oh! Oh God! Oh no! He's got him on the shoulder. Look at this! Running power slam! A running power slam! And now we're down to the 3-minute range. Uh-oh! Anderson is gonna be closing it up. Look at this! Spear! Oh, he got!
What a spear!
That's it! The final nail in the coffin.
That's it! One more!
He's gonna go for another one. Incoming! Oh, he got it!
It's over! It's over!
That's it! You can count to 100. But wait! No! A third one! He's gonna go for the 3-piece!
What are you doing, Joe?
This could cost Anderson right here. Oh, let's see! I told you right there! Reverse the spear!
It cost him! It cost him!
The best lock! He's right there! The best lock is locked in!
He should have went for a pin after the second one. And look at this! It's cinched in!
The best lock is, look at this! 1, 2! Oh, good God!
Wait a minute! Come on! Titan! He's got some fight left in him!
What in the world was that? Oh, good. Tuning up the oh, good Lord.
What's he going for, a kick?
Super kick. He got it.
He just knocked the teeth out of Joe Anderson's mouth.
Well, looks like Joe Anderson might be making a dentist appointment.
Titan's not finished, Ross. What a splash! 1, 2!
Oh, and a kick out.
Let me just tell you, Ross, it's going to take more than that kind of a splash to put down Joe Anderson. He's pounding away. He's pounding away.
Titan pounding. Well, he is pinball. 1, 2. Oh, come on.
Only a 2. Only a 2. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Look at this Titan now. Oh, the running knee strike. This could be it.
It possibly could be it.
Somebody's better get a pinfall. The clock is down to 1. Oh, God, Anderson.
He rolls up!
And what in the world is he banging off? What the heck is he doing?
What's going on?
I want to punch him by Anderson. Anderson not wasting no time. Uh-oh. In the corner, look out, incoming. Oh! What a clothesline-like splash. DDT. Somebody get the daggum pinfall.
1, 2, 3.
Come on.
That was a 3.
I thought it was 12, but apparently no 3 count there.
Ross, this match is unbelievable.
Well, one of these men has got to beat the time, and we're down in the seconds.
We're the seconds.
What? They better get it time quick. Look at that! Oh, reverse! Damn! Oh, good God, the running knee!
1, 2, 3!
And time is set at 7 minutes, 12 seconds! Titan has just beat Asian's time!
What a victory!
And Titan is now in the lead at 7 minutes, 12 seconds! What a match!
What a match indeed, Ross!
And he's right there, the time to beat Atomic Titan, 7 minutes and 12 seconds.
What a matchup! What a matchup, Ross!
And folks, that means one thing: the Cinderella story, the comeback story of Atomic Titan continues.
Shane, if I so happen to have the shortest time, Vendetta, your ass is mine.
He vows
You're
to win the
looking
Beat the
at
Clock
next
challenge.
world
He's got the time to beat. 7 minutes, 12 seconds. Will he go on to Vendetta and capture the world title? Find out.
I am the commissioner, and I want to first thank each and every one of you for watching so far as we have seen the Beat the Clock challenge. We have seen Atomic Titan and his opponent, and he has right now the #1 goal of 7-12. All right, and the next match coming up is going to be James Taylor versus the Prophet. All right, now my interview today is going to be none other than the returning Mr. James Taylor. Mr. Taylor, how you doing?
I've been better, kid. How you doing?
Doing all right. First, I want to thank you for coming, all right? The second, I want to ask you, what are your thoughts about the Prophet? You think about it, the Prophet has been here from an in-ring ref to now being a competitor. Okay, he has been making a drastic improvement. He has done the prophecy. He's gained Andrew Clay, which then won the United States champion. Now, what is your thinking on the Prophet? What is your strategy tonight?
Well, clearly it's been months since James Taylor's been here, right? Last time I was here was at No Return. The last image I have of that little bastard was he had his little striped shirt on, and I was sitting on top of him, telling him exactly what it means to be in this business, because he kept getting in my face. Then what happened? I guess I took my ball and went home, right? Prophet made a name for himself. He's skyrocketed to the top of TBW. All that did was just ring a bell inside my head and say, you know what? I think it's time to put the maker where he belongs. So here I come. Here I am. Where's he at?
He is going to be here momentarily, but I do feel like I need to ask you this. Well, with you not ever having a competition with him before, what happens? Like, what is your strategy on it as far as what kind of moves you think you can do and you can't do? I mean, let's be honest. He's a bigger guy. He's not a smaller guy that you've wrestled before. What is your strategy on that?
If you remember in that last match, it was a gauntlet match. One of his little disciples, Andrew Clay. Is Andrew Clay not a former TBW World Champion? He is. He is. Respect, Beast. Look, I respect you, kid. I appreciate you interviewing me. But you got to understand, Andrew Clay didn't stand a chance against James Taylor. Prophet, I don't give a damn who he is, what he's accomplished. He apparently has failed his last 3, 4, 5 matches, whatever it is. And now he's got to have the be-all, end-all come out there and make an example out of him. Beat the Clock challenge. Hell, all that means is I got, 7 minutes and 12 seconds to keep his ass from getting that world title. I ain't worried about championships. All I'm worried about is going out there and beating somebody's ass, and that's all I'm going to do. Period.
Okay. So what are your thoughts about if Mr. Andrew Clay was to show up and interfere?
I'm begging him to. If he really wants to step foot in the ring, he knows what happened last time. What happened last week? I came out, bam, he hit a stunner. It was over. I told Prophet, the time's ticking, right? That's all it is. I'm done. I'm done with this interview.
Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a Red Bubble commercial break.
No one they couldn't see because they are, believe me. Rip, nigga. Rip. Had to get it poppin' off the rip. Rich young nigga that ain't never had the trick. Slim thug flow, but you know I like 'em thick. If she get a job at DOA, I drop her off a tip. I had to get it poppin' off the rip. I'm the one that tell you been rapping in the 6. Coming to the city and your niggas get to trippin'. We'll take you to the Scarborough Bluff and drop you off a cliff. Well, damn, just be happy for the man. Nirvana, Coldplay, nigga got bands. Ink from the money, got it all over my hands. Going out to Houston, spending all of my advance V Live.
And as always, if you want to support your favorite TBW superstar, head over to redbubble.com or TeePublic. Shop merch today.
And here we go, folks. It's the main event of the Beat the Clock Challenge. The nemesis James Taylor, one-on-one with the Prophet J. Wild. Let's get down to ringside, and it's main event time. And here we go, Taylor and Wild, who was set the qualifying time and face the Shane and Vendetta. Who is going to beat Titan's time? Will it be Taylor or will it be the Prophet?
That is a good question, Ross. Who will it be between these two legends?
Keep in mind, Titan has got the set time to beat. 7 minutes, 12 seconds. One man's got to beat it. Is it going to be Taylor? Is it going to be Wild? Can they even beat the time?
7 minutes and 12 seconds is the time that Jay Wild needs, Rawls, in order to go on to face the Shade at Vendetta.
This could be Jay Wild's last shot at redemption, a rematch from Season Valley 6 for the world title against the Shade. Will Jay Wild go on and beat Titan's time and face the Shade rematch at Vendetta?
This is my resurrection!
And the only one standing in his way, Rawls, is James Taylor. This is going to be a great matchup.
And this could be a bloodbath.
Well, Jay Wild is fixing to get his hands on James Taylor here in the main event. And there's the time, ladies and gentlemen, the time that they need to beat. 7 minutes and 12 seconds.
Currently held by Atomic Titan, 7 minutes and 12 seconds. Referee Carter in the ring, and on the arrival of the nemesis himself, James Taylor.
Will James Taylor be able to beat Jay Wild here tonight? The prophecy.
We saw Taylor make a return on the season opener after the tag match and returned back and confronted the prophet. And here's James Taylor. It all boils down to this tonight right here. Beat the Clock Challenge. Taylor and Wild. This is James Taylor's first match since no return.
It may be his first match since no return, but he is no stranger to the ring.
Not at all. Not at all. Nemesis is no stranger to any ring for that matter. And here we go. Hey, look at this.
He made it clear backstage, Rawls. He just wants to be able to whoop some candy ass.
Indeed, he's gonna whoop the ass of Jay Wilder. Motley Buckles get an ass whooping.
He may be able to beat Jay Wild's ass and beat the clock.
Well, it could happen. I won't put it past Taylor at all.
And we can see one of these two men face the Shade at Vendetta. And the ring bell has been sounded.
Indeed so. Here we go. Bell is sounding. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The main. Here we go. Off the already. Look at this. Taylor and Wild lock up.
They're going at it, Rawls, and they're not taking no time. No time. And the clock is counting down.
The clock is counting down. They're taking no time and taking no prisoners. Look at this. Jay Wild's got Taylor in the back.
Rev Carter's counting. Rev Carter's counting.
He's got him. Come on, Carter. Tell him to break up the lock there.
And they're staring at one another once more. Once more, Rawls.
Stare down between Taylor and Wild.
Here they go.
Another collar time. Yet again, they lock up again. For the second time. Oh, Taylor headlock reaching the head of Jay Wild. Reaching it in.
Takeover.
A headlock takeover. Down goes the Prophet.
What a takeover. But look, Rawls.
Answers it on. Taylor gets up.
Go for another collar, but once more, look at Taylor on the upper hand again with another takeover.
A second headlock takeover, and once again down goes the Prophet. Oh, and kill him again. And look at this, a third headlock takeover.
James Taylor claims he just wants to be out here to kick some ass. And look at the time, it's counting down.
Time is counting down, not down to 6 minutes.
Ah!
Good God! Oh, down goes the Prophet with a punch, with a haymaker.
And another punch blocked by Taylor.
Taylor now's got a hit. Oh, and Taylor now stand off again. Caught him on top once more.
And looks like Jay Wild has got that head wrenched in. The head is wrenched in. James Taylor!
Wow, still got that headlock wrenched in. Now look at this. Jay Wild sitting on Taylor incoming. Oh, a shoulder tackle, shoulder block.
What a vicious shoulder block delivered by Jay Wild.
Now Taylor getting to up to his feet with another stare down. What now?
Here it goes!
Look at it coming! Another shoulder block by the Prophet. Down goes the Nemesis. Down goes Taylor. But wait, Taylor up again.
And the time is ticking, Ross. Time is ticking!
Another one, and down goes Taylor yet again. Now Taylor holds the outside, taking a Taylor.
Both of these men, Ross, need to beat Atomic Titan's time in order to face the Shade at Vendetta for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Can you imagine either one of these men? Could you imagine the rematch, Jay Wild in the Shade? Or could you imagine James Taylor versus the Shade?
Well, the ref is counting right now for James Taylor.
Taylor needs to get back in the ring and to get for this match to continue. They're wasting time, Cross.
And the ref is almost at 10, and James Taylor is slowly getting back into the ring.
They're wasting time, and time is a very precious thing in this beat the clock challenge.
You're right.
And down goes the Prophet.
J-Wall didn't see it. He didn't see it.
Oh, he's poised. He could be setting up for a stunner. He's gonna be like, here he goes, stunner. Here it comes, stunner. Taylor, it's over. That's it.
It's over.
That's it.
1, 2, 3.
Are you serious? He kicked out the stunner.
I thought it was a 3 for sure.
When James Taylor hits that stunner, you know it's going to be over. And now, but J-Wild kicks out. The clock is counting down. And now he's arguing with, come on, don't argue with the ref.
I just stunner. Wait a minute.
Cross. Reverse it. Look at this.
He does something.
Ducks. Into the void. There he goes. And he turned him inside out. Into the void goes. He kicks out.
At this point, Ross, I don't think James Taylor cares about the time. He just want to beat that ass.
I don't think he cares. You need to care. Don't you want to care? Because you'll make history against Shane and Vendetta.
He's up. He's up.
Oh no. I want to punt. Back and forth punches and slams. There we go.
Back and forth action. Whoa.
Down goes James Taylor. That punch or slap.
What a minute. What a minute.
Oh, come on, Carter. The foot's on there. Do something.
And look at the time, Ross. Look at the time.
2 minutes and 41 seconds. The clock is still counting down.
Whoa.
Oh my God. Oh, what a power slam.
And let's not forget, Ross, the Prophet wants revenge due to his family member, Andrew Clay, getting stunned a few weeks ago by that James Taylor.
Yeah, old Dampy got suffered the stunner, courtesy of James Taylor.
And he's ranking the eyes. He's ranking the eyes of James Taylor.
Come on, Carter, do something. Break the hole.
And time is ticking, Ross. We're about to approach 2 minutes.
We're about to approach 2 minutes indeed, Cross. And they need to set the time to beat for times, for God's sake. Why would they care at this point?
That's what I was fixing to say, Ross. I don't think they care at this point. He sends him off once more.
Oh, clothesline. Look at this, Taylor now. A second clothesline.
He's laying lifeless on the mat. James Taylor needs to cover.
Pinfall.
1, 2,
3. Is that it? 2. Oh, come on. He didn't get it.
I thought it was a 3.
I thought that could have been it.
We're at a minute and 27 seconds.
Clock is counting down. They are wasting valuable time, for God's sake.
Valuable time for the gold.
Exactly. One of these men needs to hurry up and set a time to beat time, or they're going to Vendetta for the main event.
But do they have the stamina or the endurance to go on, Ross?
Well, after seeing all this, their tanks might be on E.
Oh, wait a minute, look.
Oh, no, look at this. Taylor's got J-Wall in a suplex position. Oh, got the suplex.
What a suplex delivered by James Taylor. He's going for a pin coverage.
We're down to 47 seconds.
Oh.
We're down in seconds. Well, after all this, I look at myself at the time. There's no way. How are you going to beat myself at the time now?
Oh,
Good God, you about... And Taylor dodged, sidestepped with the final conviction.
And Ross, we're at 30 seconds.
And the clock is still counting down. Somebody get a pinfall with this. Taylor now with a leg drop. What an elevation of that leg drop.
And look, Ross, time is almost out.
Time is running out. Look at this. Oh, that's an elbow.
He needs to do something in order to win.
The clock is counting. We're down at 9-8. And the clock is... They need to get a pinfall, for God's sake. Do something.
Time runs out. It's run out.
And the clock is ran out.
He don't care. He just wants to beat that ass.
And the clock is ran out. And I guess it's a draw. It's a draw.
Rip is letting him know.
Good God, the bell is rung. It's a no contest. A draw. They're both out of the clock.
It seems like they do not care. All they care about is each other's ass!
Wild and Taylor trading blows back and forth, and Taylor was promised he was going to kick Jay Wild's rear end.
And that's exactly what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen!
Oh, come on, they're going back. Come on, Earth Beast, the commissioner, do something, you big goof! Do something!
He's breaking them up! He's breaking them up!
About time! Carter's got Taylor and our commissioner's got Jay Wild. And folks, this means Atomic Titan has won the Beat the Clock challenge and will face the Shane in the main event at Vendetta.
And speaking of Vendetta Raws, at the end of April, TBW presents Vendetta!
3 matches have already been confirmed. Dog Cutterweight, the hardcore title, Cobra and Anderson, Flair and Cole, and the main event, Titan and the Shane World Heavyweight title.
Oh, Ross, I can't wait!
Wait, we're back! Titan's out in the ring!
What's he doing out here?
He's calling out the Shane!
It's called the Shane!
He's not gonna wait!
And we're backstage!
Haymaker, you mean to tell me that mingling minor leaguer Atomic Titan is continuing his comeback story?
Indeed, so it seems.
Look, Ross! Titan's in the ring waiting!
Quiet!
Haymaker.
Well, the way it seems, Mr. Ledger, now that he's one that beat the clock, we got him at Vendetta.
What does that have to do with coming and disturbing me right now, Painmaker?
I know that's not the news you wanted to hear, sir, but it's news. He's calling you out.
He's in my ring, calling me out right now. Painmaker,
Ledger.
I'm ordering you to go out to that ring and to silence that soy boy, Atomic Titan. Do you understand me?
Indeed, Mr. Ledger. Yes, sir.
Is the Shane sending Painmaker out to the ring to do his bidding, Ross?
Indeed.
Oh yeah, and Painmaker,
Ledger.
take this with you.
Oh, the Painmaker is on his way to the ring!
And well, this is going to be a very interesting encounter. The Shane, this is the Painmaker, his spokesperson, his confidant, his advocate to do his bidding against Titan, who has been waiting impatiently in the ring.
Titan's waiting for the Shane, but look what he's getting! He's getting Painmaker!
And there he is, just around the Painmaker after the bidding of the Shane, one half of the masterminds.
It must be one of the sinister plans of Ledger.
It has to be. What would it not be? Another sinister plan, another plot against Atomic Titan. Let's see what Alan's got to say.
Here we go, Ross. Let's see it.
Finally did the big one, didn't you? Finally won the big one, to be the clock challenge. Well, congratulations, Titan. But there's one little detail I forgot to mention to you, sport. You are just not ready for the challenge. I mean, you really think you could have do what Jay Wild done, what Lake Lewis done, what Joe Anderson did, what Gage Flair did? What makes you think you can do what all those men failed to do? You think you are going to be the one to dethrone Mr. Ledger and myself?
Listen here, I know I am. I am capable of that. This is the comeback story, and I'm going to finish the story. You don't know what it's like to scratch and claw your way to get to this. And at Vendetta, I'm coming to win that world title. I am. You don't know what it's like. I watched you and Ledger while I was gone. And that's why I came back to defeat this reign of terror. Because that's what I was destined to do.
Woo! Yeah! Destined
Woo!
to do?
Yeah, I was.
Destined to do? Or are you gonna when you fail, you're gonna destined to leave again?
No. What I'm doing is finishing the story at Vendetta.
Woo!
Haymaker. And I'm taking that world heavyweight title. And whether anybody believes it or not, I'm going to walk out as the winner. That's what I'm going to do. So I will see you at Vendetta. I'm going to win.
A very confident statement by Atomic Titan. But look, Ross, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
One small detail.
Wait a minute.
On a villain.
This is so disgusting, Ross. I can't believe what I'm seeing with my own eyes.
You signed your death warrant when you won that beat the clock challenge. So now you gotta pay the price for it. Mr. Ledger! Mr. Ledger! We have a simple thing to take care of.
He's calling for a ledger. I knew this was their plan the whole time. It's so disgusting, and now he's calling out the shade. Won't you say something, Ross?
And there he is, the undisputed champion, the diabolical mastermind himself.
You got that right.
And the Shade slowly, methodically, diabolically making his way to the ring. And oh no!
No!
There he goes, stomping away. Everybody thought it was time. Oh!
This is sickening!
This is sickening. It's disgusting. This has got to be their diabolical plan.
I can't believe what they're doing here, Ross. This is sickening.
From the title, Paymaker.
This is as close.
Never get your hands on that belt ever. You're gonna finish the story. How cute.
Oh! The sinister plan of Shade.
If they keep this up, there might not be a main event match of Vendetta Cross.
I'm gonna end them, Paymaker.
Let's show Mr. Titan.
And the Shade said he's going to end Atomic Titan. What is he doing, Ross? What is he doing?
What is he? He's looking out of the ring. What's he gonna do?
What?
Oh my God! A center block. Oh no!
This is inhumane.
This is it. You're not gonna make it to Vendetta, Spark. Oh no! He's moving the center block. Oh no! Wait a minute, God no!
Whatever he's going to do, it's not going to end well.
Oh no! End it, Mr. Ledger! He's gonna crack his skull! Wait a minute! It's Thorne! It's Thorne! This!
Tighten up!
K-shot duck!
Atomic Titan was just barely able to escape and attack Ross.
And thank God for Xavier Thorne calling the aid of Atomic Titan. Heaven above knows what will happen. And Thorne the Commander and sent his best diabolical scheme.
What a scheme indeed! What a scheme indeed!
I can tell you this, Cross, if Thor didn't make the save, that could have ended Titan's career.
I absolutely agree.
Staying one for long. Next week, folks, is the Go Home Show before Vendetta 143. We will see you then, folks. Good night.